Good morning, students. In the last video, we were discussing about the lesson number 8, that is adaptation in animals. And in that video, we have discussed about what is habitat, what is adaptation to habitat, like terrestrial animals, animals in plains, animals in mountains, animals in desert, animals in cold and snowbound regions, arboreal animals, aerial animals, aquatic animals, amphibians. Now, today we are going to discuss the adaptation for food. So, animals eat plants or other animals. Plants, parts of their body are adapted to find food and eat it. So, some animals eat plants, some eat other animals, and some eat both plants as well as animals. Parts of their body are adapted to find food and eat it, and their body parts are help them to find their food and eat it. The shape of their teeth depends on the food they eat, and their shape of their the shape of their teeth also depends on the food they eat. So, on the basis of the food which they eat, they are divided into three. Number one is herbivores. Plant eating animals like rabbit, cow, goat, deer, giraffe, and elephants are known as herbivores. So, plant eating animals which eat only plants are known as herbivores, like rabbit, cow, goat, deer, giraffe, and elephants. And they have sharp front teeth to cut the grass. They have the sharp front teeth which help them to cut the grass, and flat grinding teeth to grind leaves, seeds, and twigs. And they have flat grinding teeth which help them to grind leaves, seeds, and twigs. Giraffes have a long neck to reach the leaves of tall trees. The long neck of giraffe him help the giraffe to reach the leaves of the tall trees. Elephants have a trunk. The trunk of the elephant also help them to reach the leaves of the long trees. So, is rabbit, cow, goat, deer, giraffe, and elephants are known as herbivores. Next is carnivores. Flesh-eating animals like lion, tiger, and foxes are known as carnivores. Those animals which eat only flesh are known as carnivores. They have sharp pointed teeth to tear the flesh and strong jaws to grip their prey. They have sharp pointed teeth which help them to tear the flesh, and they have strong jaws which help them to grip their prey. Their strong legs and claws help them to run fast and catch their prey. They have strong legs and strong claws which help them to run fast and catch their prey. Carnivorous birds like eagles, hawks, and owls. Some birds also carnivores like eagle, hawk, and owl. They have keen eyesight to spot their prey from the sky, and they have strong claws to hold their prey. Their strong claws help them to hold their prey, and they have sharp hooked beak which help them to tear the flesh. So, uh, carnivores are those animals which eat only flesh, and herbivores are those animals which eat only plants. Now, one more type of animals are there which is not given here, which are omnivores. Omnivores animals are those animals which eat both plants as well as the flesh of other animals. For example, cat, bear, dog, all these are flesh eating animals and also plant eating animals. So they are known as omnivores because they eat both plants as well as the flesh of other animals. So, on the basis of the food they eat, they are divided into herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are plant eating animals, carnivores are flesh eating animals, and omnivores are plant eating as well as flesh eating animals. Now, the next are parasites. Parasites are small creatures which live on or inside the body of other animals or hosts. Parasites are small creatures which live on or inside the body of other animals or host. They depend on the host for their food. Host means the uh, animal inside the body of which they live. So, parasites are the creatures which live on or inside the body of other animals and depend on other animals for their food. Tick, fleas, and some mosquitoes suck blood from the host. For example, mosquito depend on us for their food. It sucks our blood and feed on it. So, in the similar way, leech and tick are also depend on the host for their food. Worms like hookworm, tapeworm, and roundworm, these worms live inside the body of other animals. They live inside the body of other animals and take their nutrition from the host body. Host body means the body of that animal on or inside the body of which they live. That is called host. Now, the next is adapting to be safe. Some animals like grasshopper, toads, butterfly, leaf insect, and stick insect hide from their animals by having body color or shape that blend with their surroundings. Some animals like grasshopper, toad, butterfly, they hide from their enemies by having body color or shape that blend with their surrounding. Like grasshopper have the same color as the leaf, which help to blend with their surrounding, and it help to hide themselves from their enemies. Toad also have the same color like this, so it helps them to hide from their enemies. Butterfly also, leaf insects also, and stick insects also. Similarly, many hunting animals like tiger and lion also avoid being seen by their prey by having body color or strips and spots on their body that help them blend with their surrounding. Similarly, many hunting animals also like tiger and lion also avoid being seen by their prey. How? By their body color. टाइगर और लॉयन का कलर सेम है इस क्रॉप्स, यू कैन सी हेयर कि इन क्रॉप्स के जैसा ही कलर है, तो ये इजीली अपने आप को इसके अंदर छुपा लेते हैं, अपने आप को इजीली अपने प्रे से, अपने शिकार से अपने आप को छुपा के रखते हैं और उसके बाद वो अटैक करते हैं. लाइक हेयर ऑल्सो लायन इज़ हाइडिंग हेयर. लायन का कलर इन क्रॉप्स के जैसा है, इसलिए इन्होंने अपने आप को इजीली यहाँ पे छुपा लिया है और कोई भी इनको इजीली आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर सकता कि यहाँ पे कोई भी एनिमल छुपा हुआ है. सो they easily hide themselves. Many hunting animals like tiger and lion also avoid being seen by their prey by having body color or strips, क्योंकि उनका बॉडी कलर और सेम है किसकी तरह, बिल्कुल फील्ड की तरह, बिल्कुल क्रॉप्स की तरह. सो ये उनको हेल्प करता है उनको छुपाने में. और इस ब्लेंडिंग को क्या कहेंगे, इस ब्लेंडिंग को कहा जाता है camouflage. This kind of blending into the background is called as camouflage. So what is camouflage? The natural natural coloring of the animal which help them to blend with the surrounding is known as camouflage. Some animals behave in a peculiar way to be safe from their enemies. Some animals behave in a different way to be safe from their enemies. For example, the porcupine puffs out the quills. If a porcupine feels any danger or senses any danger, so what he does, the porcupine puffs out its quills. It puffs out its quills, and the quills easily comes loose if touched and stick to the enemies skin. And if the quills easily come loose and if touched by the enemy, so it stick to the enemy's skin and can cause painful wounds or infection. These quills can cause painful wounds or infection to the enemy. A pangolin back is covered with overlapping scale. This is a pangolin. Its back is covered with overlapping scale. It tucks its head between its legs, and it tucks its head between its legs and roll itself into a ball when it senses any danger. When a pangolin senses any danger, it roll itself like a ball, like here. When it feels any danger, when it senses any danger, so it tucks its head between its legs and roll itself into a ball when it senses any danger. So with this we have completed this chapter. On the basis of the food they eat, the animals are divided into three: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores are those animals which eat only plants. They are plant eating animals like rabbit, cow, deer, giraffe, and elephants. The next type of animals are carnivores. Carnivores are also known as flesh eating animals like lions, tigers, and foxes. They all are known as carnivores because they eat only flesh of the other animals. Some birds are also carnivores like eagle, hawks, and owl. They have a keen eyesight to spot their prey from the sky, and they have strong claws to hold their prey and sharp hooked beak to tear the flesh. So these birds are carnivores. And one more type of animals are omnivores. Omnivores animals are those animals which eat both flesh and plants also. They are plant eating animals also and flesh eating animals also. For example, bear, cat, dog, all these are omnivores. Next are parasites. Parasites are small creatures which live on or inside the body of other animals or the host. Hosts are those animals on the body of which the parasites live, on or inside the body of which the parasites live. And these parasites depend on the host for their food. For example, the mosquito depend on us for their food. It sucks our blood and feed on it. Tick, fleas, and some mosquito also suck blood from the host. Worms like hookworm, tapeworm, and roundworm live inside the body of other animal and take the nutrition from the host body. Now the next is adapting to be safe. Some animals like grasshopper, toad, butterfly hide from their enemies by having body color or shape that blend with the surrounding. Like the grasshopper hide itself from the enemy because they have the same color like the leaf or like the grass. Similarly, some hunting animals also like tiger, lion, they are hunting animals and they also avoid being seen by their prey by having the body colors or strips and spots on their body that help them blend with the surroundings. So this process is known as camouflage. Some animals behave in a different way to be safe from their enemies, like porcupine puffs out its quill when it feels any danger or when it senses any danger, and these quills cause painful wounds or infection to the enemies. A pangolin back is covered with overlapping scale. It tucks its head between the legs and rolls itself into a ball like this when it senses any danger. So with this we have completed this chapter. I hope you have understood this chapter very well. Thank you and see you in the next video.